Hello guys, you are welcome to my channel. So here we're going to start a new solution series on 2025 NECO Past question on physics. So if you are new to this channel, please ensure you subscribe. Don't forget to press the notification button so you'll be among that will be notified each time I drop a new video. So the first question says, which of the following pairs of quantity are both derived? A, acceleration and length. B, force and density. C, time and electric current. D, volume and mass. E, work and temperature. In order for you to answer this question, you have to know your basic fundamental physical quantities such as mass. We have mass. We have time. We have length. We have temperature. We have luminous intensity, luminous intensity, and we have amount of substance. Then we have electric current. So others are derived quantity from the combination either by multiplication or division of any of the fundamental quantities. So looking at this, option A, acceleration is a derived quantity. Since they say both derived, so all of the two options must be derived. So acceleration is derived. This is fundamental. So it has invalidated this answer. Then we have B, force and density. Force is derived, density is also derived. Remember, force is derived from what? Mass and acceleration. While density is derived from what? Mass all over volume. Are we together? So the correct option here is option B. Option B. Question 2 says, in which of the following does streamlining not apply? Streamlining is one of the methods of reducing air friction, air resistance rather. So it is shaped like that of fish in order to have a little head-on collision with air particle while moving in air. So all the object that look like that are this aeroplane, motor car, rocket, and ship, except parachute. So the correct answer here is parachute. Now, moving on, question 3 says, a car travels at an average speed of 110 kilometers per hour. What distance does it cover in 12 minutes? Now, looking at this, your answer, your average speed is given to you in kilometer per hour, and the answer is in kilometer. That implies you have to convert this 12 minutes into what? Into hour. So our time, so given that, our time is T equal to 12 minutes. So convert it to what? Hour. Remember, 1 hour is equivalent to what? 60 minutes. 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. When you are going to hour, which is the bigger one, you divide by 60. And when you are going to the smaller one, which is the minute, you multiply by 60. So that being said, it shows that 12 minutes will be equal to 12 divided by 60 in hour. So that will give us a 0.2 in hour. So having done that, the next thing is your formula. Formula is average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance all over time. Total distance all over time. So from here, you can now substitute the value. Your average speed is given to be 110 kilometers per hour equal to total distance that you are looking for, or just distance. Let's say total distance. Then the time is 0.2. So this implies when you cross multiply, total distance or distance is equal to the average speed 110 multiplied by 0.2. So if you do that, that should give us a 22 kilometers. So that is option C. Are we together? Okay. So moving on, we have question 4. A body with an initial velocity u accelerates non-uniformly to attain a velocity v after time t, right? The initial velocity is u. Which of the following velocity time graph represents its motion? Look at it and underline the word non-linear, non-uniform motion, showing that the motion changes at a certain instant of time. And also, the question does not say the body starts from rest. So we ignore any graph that starts from rest. Now, looking at this one, it starts from rest. We are going to ignore it. Also, looking at that, final velocities come before initial velocity. So it has invalidated this answer. Again, this is initial velocity, this is final velocity. It does not start from rest, so likely to be the answer. Let's look at the rest of the options. This one starts from 0, it has invalidated that. Also, this one that's misplacement of velocity, final velocity and initial velocity, it has invalidated the answer. And here also it has invalidated the answer because it starts from what? 0. So the correct option here for me is B. Are we there? Now let's look at question 5. Question 5 says, a force of 20 Newton is applied to a block of wood at an angle of 35 degrees to the horizontal. Calculate its vertical component. So let's assume here is the platform and we have the block of wood resting on it. Then a force is applied and it is at an angle, as if you attach a rope to it and you are pulling it. So at an angle of 35 degrees to the horizontal. So they said you should find the vertical component, the component of this force F acting upward. That is the vertical component, right? So we can call that one as Fy, right? And the horizontal component is what? Fx. So let's quickly draw the free body diagram. We assume here is the point of action of the force, and here is the horizontal floor, right? So here is the horizontal floor, and the force is applied at an angle of 35 degrees. The force equal to 20 Newton applied at an angle of 35 degrees to the horizontal. And we are asked to find the vertical component of this force. This is the vertical component of the force acting upward. We call that Fy. And the horizontal component of the force, we call it what? Fx. So all I need to do is to replicate this to this side to form a closed triangle, which will give us a right angle triangle. So the force is still the same, in the same direction, with the same value, magnitude, that is Fy. So having done this, the next thing is to use our trig ratio. Remember, SOHCAHTOA, right? Remember SOHCAHTOA. So sine equal to opposite over hypotenuse. C, cos equal to adjacent of hypotenuse. T, tan opposite of adjacent. So from here, this is the point, the one I'm looking for. And I have this one. So I'm going to use this side and this side to find what I am looking for. So since I'm having opposite and hypotenuse, guess what I'm going to use? Correct, that is sine. I'm going to use sine. So I'm going to use sine theta equal to opposite all over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. Now, in this question, what is opposite? The opposite is my Fy. So I'm going to have sine 35 degrees equal to opposite, which is Fy, all over hypotenuse, which is 20. So hypotenuse is 20. So from here, all I need to do is to cross multiply, right? Here over 1, using scissors method, I'll cross multiply. Fy times 1 give us Fy. That will be equal to 20 multiplied by sine of 35 degrees. So this implies Fy is equal to 20 multiplied by sine 35 degrees is equal to sine 35 degrees is equal to we have 0.5736. Now, finally, Fy will be equal to multiplied by 20, that will give us 11.47 Newton. 11.47 Newton. So let's look at our option. From here, the correct option here is option E. Option E. I hope this is understood. So thank you for your time. We're going to stop here and continue from this in our next class. Thank you. See you in the next class.